There's so many false prophets in the world today, so many false prophets everywhere. And so don't just believe them because they can talk you through things. Make sure that you are being very critical about the sources of the authority, and being very, very careful to not be victims of false prophets around you. Hello, this is Father Sunny, and welcome to another dose of Holy. I am here at my chiropractor's office, but he's busy inside doing another patient, so I'm here doing a live stream for you guys on this beautiful sunny Monday. Anyway, it has come to my realization that these days, one of the things that we all need as human beings and citizens of this planet is critical thinking. Um, there are so many people, I think, that are just believing things without really thinking through what they are believing. People are just kind of getting brainwashed up about certain ideas or certain thoughts because getting manipulated out there because they're not thinking for themselves. And I think it's very important that we do look into the validity of opinions of people and not just take them because uh, at their face value. For example, you see something on social media. Well, don't just necessarily accept whatever social media says because that might be fake news. You have to know whether something is fake news or not. So you have to verify the information that you receive out there. Or if you see someone say something on television, that doesn't mean television is a good source of correct and accurate information. You have to verify, think to yourself if what they're saying is actually logically correct, cohesive, if it's practical, if it makes sense, if the data is correct. All those things need to be verified. Don't just accept everything at their face value. Also, opinions of your family and your friends. Perhaps you hear one of your friends say, "Oh, this an idea," and it sounds like that person is talking like what he's saying is true or absolutely true because he's convincing. Well, there's some people who know how to talk, but what it doesn't mean that what they're saying is correct or true. So again, verify, think logically, think critically, analyze the words are being said, analyze the data and the information being said. And this is good for us because I think for the most part, this is supposed to be helpful in order for us to not be fooled by by, by people who are mean intentioned, and also so that we can arrive at the truth. To be well informed about the way the actual truth about or the actual facts is always going to be power, and misinformation is a disaster. So you don't want to be part of the train wreck that's happening in our culture in the world today, where people are being misled by misinformation. There's also one thing that is very, very important to know today that to talk about today, which is sometimes we're biased because of our favoritism. um, the sovereign said that online. Sometimes we get so clouded by our favoritism, our favorites, even though the people that we like, we may like them, but sometimes they are wrong. And so, don't just believe anybody or just believe people because you have to really think critically and think to yourself. And I think this will be beneficial for us, especially these days. And so don't allow anything to just fool you. Jesus said, that we need to be sly like a fox, but also gentle like a dove, something like that. Anyway, because there's so many false prophets in the world today, so many false prophets everywhere. And so don't just believe them because they can talk you through things. Make sure that you are being very critical about the sources of the authority, and being very, very careful to not be victims of false prophets around you. All right. So this is Father Sunny, and I hope that is helpful for all of you, for all of us today to remember. And this is your dose of holy, and I would like to leave you with a blessing of a happy, healthy, and holy life. God bless you. Until next time, Father Sunny. Bye.